Hey everybody, I'm Sifu Bodhi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking Qigong Massage for ADHD. Now if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Now, millions of people around the world suffer with Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, which used to be called ADD, now is referred to as ADHD. And this is, from a TCM perspective, has a very interesting diagnosis. And when we look at the inability to connect to the moment, the inability to either sit still, the inability to connect your mind to what you're doing without rambling off and losing focus, we always look at the heart. Because the heart, as it beats, keeps our timely connection to the moment. And when our heart is disturbed, and specifically the spirit, as we say, of the heart, the Shen, we can't connect to the moment. We can't stay with what we're doing, both physically, mentally, emotionally. So the mind and the heart, the Shemen, heart-mind, has a very powerful connection in Chinese medicine. So I'm going to be teaching you 6 acupressure points that we can use, 3 in the upper body, 3 in the lower body, to reconnect the heart to the moment, reconnect the mind to the moment, reconnect the body to the moment, and allow you to function happier, healthier, and with a great deal more focus. So, as always, let's start with a few cleansing breaths. Take a deep breath in, visualize gathering white light all around the body as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, pulling down, melting all tension down into the ground. In 2. And melt. In 3. And melt, and 4, and melt. Last 1, and out. Now, as I said, we're going to be using 3 points for the upper body, 3 points for the lower body, all for very specific reasons. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the left hand to stimulate points on the right side of the body, and we're going to be using the right hand to stimulate points on the left side of the body, and we're going to go back and forth, switching back and forth as we make our way down the body. Once again, as many times we've mentioned in several videos, is that shifting the brain from left to right hemisphere has the ability to stimulate the autonomic nervous system and shift you back into that parasympathetic state. And so many of the problems we have with focus and overstimulation come from being in that chronic fight or flight or sympathetic stimulation. And so much of it always comes back to, we need to connect our body to its natural 95% of the time where it should be in rest, digest, heal. So we're going to start off with our first point, which is on the ear, and this is a point called Shemen. And we are going to find this point basically at the top of the ear. You're going to find a little depression on the top of the ear here. And we're going to use our left index finger to press and massage into this little depression here, which is called Shemen. And we're going to take 10 breaths here. So breathe in through the nose and out. In 2. Out. In 3. And out. In 4. And out. In 5. And out. 6, and out, in 7, and out, in 8, and out, in 9, and out, and 10. And out. Beautiful. And as I said, this point called Shemen is an anti-anxiety point. It's a point that calms the body down and actually raises dopamine, actually increases your pain threshold in the body, but is a really great anti-anxiety point. Next, we're going to use our right hand to stimulate Yintang, which is in the glabella here, the center right between your eyebrows here. You'll feel a little depression here. And once again, we're going to take 10 breaths. So, massage gently, breathing in and out. In 2 and out. In 3 and out. In 4 and out. In 5 and out. In 6 and out. In 7 and out. In 8 and out. In 9 and out. And in 10 and out. Beautiful. So just these 2 points, you may already be feeling a little bit more calm and a little bit slowed down, which is what we're looking for. So our third upper body point is on the heart channel, and this is heart 8. And this is actually a heat clearing point. And this is when we are emotionally stimulated, aggravated, activated, and there's too much yang in the body, too much yang in the heart, and it can't settle and connect to the moment. So this time we're going to go back to the right hand. We're going to use the left thumb. And basically, if you just curl your fingers in where your pinky finger meets your hand, you'll feel a little depression there. We're going to use our left thumb on our right hand. We'll feel a little depression there. And once again, a nice gentle massage for 10 breaths. Let's clear some heat out of the heart. Deep breath in and out. In 2 and out. In 3 and out. In 4 and out. In 5 and out. In 6 and out. In 7 and out. In 8 and out. In 9 and out. And 10 and out. Beautiful. So as we continue to move down the body, we're going to move down into the lower body. And our next point is going to be spleen 10. And this is a point that cools the blood, moves the blood, nourishes the blood. And once again, if there's too much heat, too much stimulation, the mind can't rest. The Shemen can't calm down. The mind, heart-mind, or the connection to the do can't calm and anchor to the moment. So to find spleen 10, what we're going to do is we're going to take our index finger and our thumb and measure the height or the length of our kneecap. And we're going to slide it up above the kneecap and then slide it to the inside, the medial border of the knee. And this is going to find us spleen 10. And another easy way to find it is if we actually just use our thumb to measure. We put the edge of our thumb on the top of our kneecap, and then we roll it all the way over. That's a little bit hard to do. That's going to find our spleen 10. So either whether we use the 2 or we do 2 thumbs, either way, it's going to find us that spot. So let's measure again. Ooh, slide it up, slide to the inside, and there we find, or once again, 2 thumb above. And this time we're going to use our right index finger on our left knee to massage spleen 10, cool, invigorate, and relax the blood. Breathing in and out. In 2 and out. In 3 and out. In 4 and out. In 5 and out. In 6 and out. In 7 and out. In 8 and out. In 9 and out. And in 10 and out. Beautiful. All right, we'll continue to move down. So we're going to switch over to the right leg once again. Let's pull up the pants so we can see the lower leg. And this time we're going to be measuring for spleen 6. And spleen 6, if we find the medial malleolus, or the bone on the inside of our ankle, and we're going to place our left hand just on top of that. And the distance of our hand is where we'll find spleen 6, right in the middle of the leg, one hand width above, just the 4 fingers there. That's going to find us spleen 6. And once again, let's use the thumb this time, giving a little massage. And now spleen 6 is neat because it's the crossing point between the spleen, liver, and the kidney channels. And these are all yin channels. These are all channels that help to nourish blood. And remember, blood anchors qi. So when that qi is rising and moving erratically, we need some yin, some blood, some fluid to anchor and nourish and cool things down and anchor us back to the moment. So get a finger or a thumb on there, whichever, doesn't really matter. And we're going to use the left thumb on the right leg. Always want to switch her up. Deep breath in and out. In 2 and out. In 3 and out. In 4 and out. In 5 and out. In 6 and out. In 7 and out. In 8 and out. In 9 and out. And in 10 and out. Beautiful. So one last point to go, and we're going to move back to our left side for that. And this is going to move down to kidney 1, the most yin point on all the body. And the kidney being the source of all yin in the body, the anchor to, this is water element, heart is fire element. So these are the balance of yin and yang. So kidney 1, really simple. If you just curl your toes under where your ball of your foot crease is, just what's called proximal, just closer to your heel, just closer to you in the center of the foot. You'll find a little depression there, and this is kidney 1. And so once again, we're going to go back to the right hand on the left foot, and we'll breathe. Massaging, deep breath in and out. In 2 and out. In 3 and out. In 4 and out. In 5 and out. In 6 and out. In 7 and out. In 8 and out. In 9 and out. And in 10 and out. Beautiful. So, 6 acupressure points that you can use to reconnect your mind and heart to the moment, to clear heat and stimulation, yang, that may be making you think erratically, move erratically, stopping you from settling, stopping you from connecting to the moment. And once again, this is not just for people with ADHD. This is if you're feeling too anxious, you're feeling too up, you can't fall asleep. If you're just feeling too stimulated that you cannot relax, cannot connect to the moment. You don't have to have a clinical diagnosis of attention hyperactivity. You can just feel overstimulated in a day and you just need to relax and calm to the moment. These 6 acupressure points can do wonders. You just got to give it a try. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. As always, share this video with your friends, your family, anybody who needs a little help reconnecting to the moment in mind and body. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.